Hey everyone, Deneen here with my December Daily 24 story number 10. So psyched to be into double digits here. This is a page I did in Photoshop Elements, and this is a digital version of the December Details prompt paper from Ali Edwards, along with the digital version of the alphas and numbers that was released this year. You can see I foiled it. If you want to see just a really fast version of me doing that, there's a reel on my Instagram. Just drag and drop, right? I just opened up the letters, dragged them, not really sure. Anyway, into the prompt paper and resize them. It was just super, super fun and therapeutic. Along with that, I have a large number 10 that I created a cut file for, and that is available in my Etsy shop, along with these pieces that go with it. This is going to create an accordion for some photos, and it's going to go on top of the circle in, or not the circle, the oval in the middle of the zero. And I actually have a 3-part oval and a 2-part oval, and then there's also the 1-part oval. The reason being is because the 3 fit across an 8.5 by 11, not 4, and I needed 4, so I did a 3 and a 2, and you'll see how I'm going to put them together. I have this die cut frame. I did in the news also with my digital letters and my Mink machine, and I have my photos, and these are all cut into half ovals. So these are going to be 2 on each oval. And so that allows me to fit more of my stories. This is my in the news page. This is like some of the things going on in the world that have stood out in my head. And again, this is the page I did. Not really much to show in Photoshop here because I was just dragging and dropping the letters and then resizing them. That's pretty much it. I printed it out on my laser printer, ran it through my Mink. Nothing really at this point that I plan on doing to this page, so we'll put that to the side. Going to work with the ovals first. So taking the 3 and the 2, I'm going to overlap one of them on the 2 and one of them on the 3, and that's going to create a 4. And then I'm just folding them. I'm not even using a scoreboard here, just folding them with my little score tool in an accordion fashion. That is it, right? That's all, just so that it springs up just like that. And I am going to fill that with photos. And I want the photos to be on here in the order that I have the stories on my page. So I have them stacked up so that they should fit appropriately, but I have the page here referencing it so that I know, okay, first I have the bridge collapse, then I have the hurricane, then I have Jimmy Carter, and so on and so on. So I filled the first side, pulled out my ruler because sometimes I sit down when I am scrapbooking and sometimes I just can't really see that well. And so everything kind of looks wonky to me, especially working with these ovals. It was kind of hard. I don't know. My eyesight lately just has not been the best. But anyway, you'll see in a little bit, I actually end up going away from my desk and standing at the counter here in my craft room because I needed to get a nice view looking down on it. So, but in the meantime, I'm putting these on with my rolling adhesive and everything turned out fine. Just a little bit of, slow going, I guess. So here is in the news. I am drawing a pencil around the frame so that I can fit this underneath the frame without any red sticking out. Rolling adhesive, putting that on top, and this is going to go on the top of the accordion. I'm going to use, or I want to use, a piece of ribbon to be able to kind of have a pull tab for this accordion. So I want to put the ribbon on the top, so I'm going to use some score tape, put it on the top blank oval, okay, and then I am actually going to put a magnet with some score tape. I'm going to lay a magnet right there at the edge of the paper on top of the ribbon, right like that. And then I'm going to fold the ribbon over with another piece of score tape, and there is my little tag. And then this is going to go on top. And I wasn't sure whether I had a smaller oval. I ended up staying with it. It's not the same size as the ovals that pull out, but it's fine. Okay, so let's adhere this on there permanently now because that is where it's going to live. And on the back side of the 10, so completely on the back side, I'm going to put a magnet, okay? Now you'll see right there I pulled in another cutout of the 10 because I wanted to make it a little sturdier. So the magnet is going to be between the two 10s. And all I did was just make it adhere to the other magnet, and then that was it. Put it in its place and it was fine. I got myself out a little stencil, little polka dots here, and some Pendleton ink to decorate this backside here, the other copy of the 10. But I'm doing it on the backside, just giving it something, right? Giving it some color. Didn't want to mess with it too much. I did make some smudges and smears here and there. Again, I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to give it a little vibrancy instead of just being plain white. And I ended up not taking a picture of this. I'll include what it turned out like in my story 11. So let's put these two together. So again, just two pieces. It's the Allie Edwards paper and then a piece of white cardstock back to back. And do you see how I'm putting them together? And that is covering that magnet. And that is it. So there you have it. And this is what it looks like in my album. So my album usually gets chunky at about story number 12. So I'm on 10. By the time I hit 12, it's usually time to go into my second album. I don't even try to keep everything in one album. I immediately buy 2 albums right off the bat. As you can see from the shadow on the left side of the album, things are starting to pile up, which makes me happy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So didn't do anything different. Did not do anything at all to that first page. Just left it as was. I thought the foiling was fun. I thought the font was fun, and I just let it go. And I think I just added one tiny itty bitty teeny weeny star under in the news. And then this is what the 4 ovals, when you pull it out to the right, this is what it looks like. So again, I took that away from my desk and made sure everything lined up. I was just having a little bit of a hard time with that. I think I need to start scrapbooking standing up, to be honest. I need to look down. I'll have to consider that change in my life. But anyway, there are the 4 on that side. And then when you go ahead and you pull it to the left, you will see that there are 2 more ovals and additional photos looking at the other side. So I was able to fit 12 half oval photos into this spread. It was fun. I love doing the In the News page every year. It's one of my super favorites. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help at any time. Thank you again, as always, for coming along with me. And we'll see you in the next video.